Hello and welcome back to Panzer Corps Gold and playing hardball and the Second World War in 1943. We are fighting in the Kursk salient on the southern Panzer. As we recall in the real world history, it happened like so. The Germans wanted to crush the Soviet forces more or less once and for all, at least for the year 1943, so they could have a little bit of free time and breathing room to deal with the Allies that were threatening Europe from the west and had landed in Sicily. And actually, well, the game probably did not get that completely correct in terms of the time frame. But so right now the landings in Sicily actually had happened. We have already played those missions. But that was actually one of the reasons why Adolf Hitler decided to let some of the units that were supposed to attack here and go for Kursk, isolate the Soviet forces and then crush them in another huge kettle, in another huge salient. And then they were not enough, of course, and they had to stop. Well, in the northern Panzer, the forces were not sufficient from the start and also suffered this other counterattack. And then the southern group realized that they were not strong enough. Like maybe they could have reached Kursk by themselves, but they were definitely not able to go further. And the Germans did underestimate, as so often, the Soviet forces, probably due to very bad surveillance or recon, but probably also just out of their ideology, feeling superior, which they clearly weren't. And here we are. So, and we are now in the second phase of Kursk. So we made it through the first two defensive lines. The Soviet had actually like around 6, which means that here this is the third line, 4th, and this here more or less the 5th. And then I guess like around Kursk there's the 6th one. So we've got 2 rivers here that is complicating things a little bit. So this here is the Pena River, and over here we've got the Psel River. But it's also sort of an advantage for us to a degree, because we can, if we can clear everything, then we can hold this and then concentrate our forces. So, and last time I was actually thinking like there was more the spontaneous thinking, and I believe we should go like that. We'll have a western group, that's our battle group 1, that is going to clear the south here of the river. Takes this objective, Vishny, Penny, and this town here, Novenkoye. And then we have to breach through. We have 2 bridge engineers, so we don't need to deploy one of our own. And I think we might not even need them. Yeah, it depends. So we've got 1 bridge over here. The problem is that they have everything heavily fortified, but maybe this here would probably be a good spot also. But it kind of doesn't make too much of a difference, I think. Like if they have units all around here and behind these fortifications, then I don't see any good spots here anyway. Like, I mean, we could have a bridge engineer here, and there, but then we are still forced to clear this here, and then it kind of doesn't really matter much, I find. Yeah, so we can just take the regular bridges, I guess. Like maybe here, yeah. Maybe here this could be interesting. Or here, and then coming from behind to clear this one. Or also here maybe, like after we've taken all of this here, we could go in from here, yeah. But it depends. And, well, there is, however, a secondary option I find. So like the first idea was 3 groups. 1 goes here, 1 is more here, takes the objective Pokrovka, and then goes north and clears the area between these rivers, while the third group goes north, clears and takes all of this southern area here, south of the river Psel, and then breaks through here and takes the towns up there. Maybe we get some loot over there as well. Bobryshawo and Pselec. Yeah. It looks suspicious to me personally because it's so far off. And it's as well as this one here, Bashkotovo. However, we could also do it like this probably, clearing the southern area and then concentrating our forces completely here in the middle, between the rivers, bypassing any troops here, yeah, that are entrenched here, because in principle we don't even need to fight them. I mean, I do have the motivation to completely clear each map, yeah, each area of operations and take every single town, and we want to take every single town. But in principle, like if there is entrenched anti-tank, if there are anti-tank guns or something, or even a strong point, we don't need to take the strong point. We don't need to destroy it, unless of course we want to deny the enemy the visibility, the spotting range, which is of course significant with the strong point. So I would think that they have something here, and here possibly this one here. That's another one of these round fortifications. I could imagine that they have something there. And then over here, I would expect that one of these four here, maybe this one or this one, they are also probably strong points or so. And then certainly one of these here. This one would make a lot of sense because it blocks the road here. But we shall find out. And then we have a tank warning, so I would expect that literally everywhere where there is a flat area, we have to expect massive tank forces. So, and in real world history, by the way, so this here is the area south of Oboyan, where the southern Panzer group actually got stuck. Yeah, so this is like something like in the 30s of kilometers beyond the starting point, and the southern Panzer made more way. They took more ground, but I think, yeah, I'm fairly certain they never reached Oboyan. They went for it, but then turned east, and I think this here is Pokrovka. So I believe there was a huge tank battle around Pokrovka here. Yeah. So, and we recall in real-world history, the Germans committed very, very significant troop concentrations here. More than they should have, so they weakened other parts of the front, which of course made things for the Soviets much easier. There was an argument between the generals. Some said, well, do we even have to attack at all in 1943? Let's not do that. Let's rather build our forces. And that might have been smarter because the Germans had a certain technological edge at this point. So they had invested in better tanks. So now we've got the Tigers and Panther tanks. But the Panthers here, they still had these infant problems. So like engine problems and stuff like that. So a lot of them literally became casualties because of technical problems, not so much any enemy interference. And they could have prevented that. Also, they trained their troops, but that got interrupted by the Soviets. And also, well, this was also one of the reasons why they prolonged the attack, which gave the Soviets even more time to entrench. Yeah, but well, there are a number of interesting documentaries and interesting videos. As always, I'm going to link them in a sticky comment now here in this first episode of this mission. And I find one particular thing pretty interesting. So, while there were of course spies, and especially the spy ring in Switzerland at work that gave the Soviets pretty precise data and certainly gave them the information that there was a massive attack planned for the Kursk salient. This was apparently more of an open secret anyway, and the Germans wanted the Soviets to be here. Yeah? So the idea was really to force a decisive battle and weaken the Soviets in a grand battle, mess them up, But the Germans overestimated their own capabilities massively, due to their megalomaniac ideology, I guess. And they underestimated the Soviet strength, in terms of material, manpower, and of course determination, strategic thinking and capabilities, planning capabilities. And here we are. So, and now we have to go through this. So let's see. Let's upgrade our guys. So here our Ultra Grenadiers, them we will use. So, and by the way, we've got 18,000 and a little bit of prestige here. Oh, and by the way, we got a special elite unit, right? Where are they? Here. These guys. They are special elite. Wehrmacht. Let's disband them. This frees up one slot for special elite units, so we can get another one, hopefully after this mission. And we gain a little bit of extra prestige to invest more wisely. These guys never suffered anything. Here our Gebirgsjäger, you guys, you never suffered anything, but they were just some of our first units, I guess, right? Here we've got the hero. Defense +2. No, they were actually our regular Gebirgsjäger. Here we've got a hero. Yeah, he's a good one. And they gained so much experience. They are at 4. These are our long legs. Then here we've got another one of the superheroes. You guys are on strength level 13 now as well. Here we've got... no, sorry, here. Who are you? You are attack +3 pioneers. Okay, then you guys get more strength as well. Here we've got our really good Blitz pioneers. Attack, defense +2, movement +1. You guys also get elite replacements over strength. 14 you guys here. Defensive pioneers, never suffered anything. You also Adler pioneers. Then for the tanks. So here. That's our attack Panzer 4H. This was actually the weak one. Oh no, here we are. Okay, so we'll deploy this guy here. Our super spy tank. Then the expensive Ultra Tiger. Our Wehrmacht Ultra Tiger. And this guy here. Here we've got defense +5. Now this is awesome. So in real world history, by the way, most of the resources and the weapons were put into the SS Corps. And I guess, like, despite being a very sanitized game, Panzer Corps Gold is probably representing that with these special elite units here. And yeah, the Wehrmacht actually complained that they didn't get the good tanks, so they were stuck with Panzer IIIs. Well, the really good stuff went into these SS battalions. So let's upgrade them. But I mean, like, for the game mechanics, it makes more sense for us, of course, to invest as much here into these elite guys, because they don't count towards our soft cap, which you can see here. So then here the recon. Yeah, I think we are not even investing into these tigers here for the moment, otherwise we did not suffer any casualties with the other tanks. Here, you guys, you are not even very expensive there. 14 points of prestige, 21, but let's leave them at 12. 14, 21, and it's 29. It's really not expensive, this thing. Or let's put them to 13. This one here, 81 from strength 0.1, and then only 18 for 1 over strength. Okay. How much is it? 36, yeah. So, and so our artillery here. You guys, you suffered a bit. 90 points and 113. Back to strength. 14. Here we were more careful. You guys also suffered somewhat. This here is an attack +3 hero. 33 points, 50 points, and 67. And 84. Yep, that was rather costly. Brumbeer didn't suffer anything. You guys are good. Oh, and here we've got our first unit, 97 for strength point 15. First at 15 strength points, that's good. And we're still at 17,200 prestige points. You guys get 46 prestige for strength point 13, and here we've got 4. Then for the planes, here we've got BF. Focke Wolves, you guys never suffered anything, okay. Ah yeah, here, but this should be bar, right? Yeah, this is bar. 145. Pretty expensive. Here we've got our Kanonenvogel. Strength 14. By the way, like how many experience points do they have? 419. And this here is our Ultra U. And our Messerschmitts. Strength 14. Oh yeah, here. Oh, and our Heinkel, I mean, our strategic bomber. 156 prestige points for 15. Very nice. So that's as strong as they get. And now we can only hope that we are getting some good heroes. At some point at least. And we are at 16,922 prestige points now. So, and let's see. So, as always, I like to put some artillery in the front. And then we have one here, that one goes here, and then 1, 2, 3, we can start shooting into the fortification. So I find that's a good idea. Then, and by the way, this guy here and here, this one is attack, this one is also attack, and you guys are the spotters, right? So let's put the spotters maybe here. And then we go 1 forward, 1, and then 1, 2, 3. We can fire there. You guys, you can rather be here, and then 1, 1, 2, 3. We can reach all of this here. This artillery goes 1, 1, 2, 3. I would imagine that someone is sitting here in these hills as well. Let's put them there. And then for the infantry, Adler Pioneers. Oh, here. So these guys can already see all of this here. Then we've got them. These are our defensive pioneers. Maybe let's have them here. They can be here. Yeah, they can block off anything. Because I would actually expect that there are tanks here, so maybe even here. I mean, it's possible. We don't see anything. It's also quite possible that something is here. But I would actually rather have our Gebirgsjäger there. The long legs, for example. But they are so mobile, we don't need them there. So here, this here is attack, defense, initiative. And here we have, the spotters, okay. Let's put them here. And then our blitz pioneers. These are regular pioneers. Attack +3, okay. 1, 2, 3. The blitz. Now then let's have them here. And these guys. These are our blitz pioneers, right? So they could go here. 1, 2, and then attack. Or if we can clear this, they go directly in. Oh yeah, they could only go into the fortification here. Maybe we can actually pull that off. Or let's put them here, because then they can go into the hills as well. Although I don't want to be shot at. I don't want to give a target. And I would expect that they have artillery sitting in here. Would make a lot of sense. Then here our Gebirgsjäger. So I want the heroes deployed. They are there. There aren't actually many hills here, but over there. So maybe 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Could put them here. And then later put them somewhere else. Then here we've got the long legs. They can take these hills there. So let's put our recon in forward positions, and actually let's put them to maximum strength. This one to 14. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put this guy there. And let's have 2 tigers on our left flank. This one is with movement. I would actually expect that fighting is tougher on our left flank. So let's have this guy here. And this here is attack and movement. This is just attack +2. So like these 2 here. And maybe the Panther here, huh? Then we've got 3 tanks there, and then we will put 1 Wehrmacht Tiger to the left group as well. And then here, that's 1 defense, and this is attack +3 and movement +1. Here we put 1 guy there. 1 recon here, and 1 recon. So we've got 1 recon here, 1 recon there. Our super spy tank. You guys, you go here, and then we can check out this whole area already. So I would expect that there's something going on here. And 25 to deploy. Let me just have a sip of tea, just 1 second. Has been a long day, and I was actually talking a lot. So, but now the throat is oiled. Where's the 1, 2? Oh, okay. I already deployed all the recon. Okay. So then this guy is here. Checks out this one. Let's have 1 tiger. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, they could also go here. These here, they are just our defensive, our Gebirgsjäger, and this here, oh yeah, our hard Gebirgsjäger, they need to be deployed as well. Well, maybe we should have them over here, and they can march into the hills here. But I feel we need more tanks as well. That's the attack guy. Here we've got our Panzer IV G, which has only initiative +1. They cost 175. And that's a pretty nice one. So we've got 3 guys here. But we don't have a movement guy, right? Oh yeah, no, here. Him. We have, okay. Yeah, we are actually a little bit weak here, tank-wise. So let's put this guy there. And this tiger. Let's put him here. And then we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or go up here in case there's nothing here. Let's do it like that. We are already at the soft cap. Or we are only at 100%. So then for our artillery. It would make sense to bring the Hummel into forward positions so they can shoot and then move somewhere. So let's have this guy there. And this one here. Let's have one Wurfrahmen there. And our Brummbär with the range here, like there, so you can drive there. Oh, and of course we want our flak. Let's have one flak here. There. Our left group is way stronger, kind of. So let's see to it that we don't get an imbalance here. You guys, you are more in the middle. This one is a very strong one. You go there. You guys go here. And now that the Sioux is so mobile, we put the Sioux here. And then Sioux could actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and then still shoot here if no one is here, and otherwise we can drive in and shoot at someone who's here. 13 more to deploy. This Wurfrahmen needs to be on our right flank. So let's go here. And then we've got 12 more. Maybe another tank. Maybe a KV-1B. We didn't even deploy any grenadiers, by the way. These are our attack +2 guys. You have initiative +3 and movement. Yeah, it would be a pity not to use them. Both of them, actually. Attack +3, movement +1. And then we would have 10 with these guys. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. But actually the infantry is vulnerable to artillery strikes. So let's firstly deploy. Yeah, no, we definitely need one more, at least one, on our right flank. So these here are our Blitz Grenadiers, right? And you are the Ultra. Now let's have the Ultras here. And then they can react into both directions. Then for the planes. So we have let's have our U here. You guys here. You here, and our Heinkel there. And then for the fighters, this here is Bar. Bar goes into a middle position like here. This Focke-Wulf, that's actually one of our attack guys. Go here. This is our regular Fokker that never got a hero. And let's go here. Another attack Fokker. You guys go here. Let's rather stay clear of this area there. I don't trust this. This Focke-Wulf. I would actually like to deploy the Ultra U. But at the same time, I am actually expecting a lot of anti-air units. And we should rather try and make the enemy surrender again. So I would actually rather be stronger on the ground. But I mean, it's really a pity that we kind of don't use our Ultra U. Like with these good heroes here. This guy is usually messing up the enemy like nothing. But we need more fighters. And this here is our movement guy. Okay, so then our movement guy goes here. And let's have... So now we can deploy 2 more. Movement +1. And you are the attack +1. Oh yeah. Well, then let's have the movement guy. Here. So, more as a defensive fighter as well. So then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fighters. And 4 bombers. One of which is a strategic one, so that should be okay. Can we deploy another tank maybe? It's Panzer 4. Now we've got cap of 42%. Oh, this Panzer 4H. That's our attack guy. But only with 2 + 1 heroes. I don't like them anymore. Let's rather have our grenadiers. The Blitz Grenadiers. Here we've got 1, 2, 3 on our left group. Here we've got 2. Yeah, the thing is, like, our right group can actually take and clear this area here and then swoop in. So our middle group doesn't need to be so strong. Let's rather have these guys that have movement +1. So movement 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, they can't reach anything from there. Or here. 1, 2. They shouldn't be stuck, of course. Or we use them as blockers. And they can take this hill here. Let's put them here. So, and that's it. 1, 2, 3 tanks there. Strong tanks. Plus, in theory, the spy tank that could come over. Depending on what we find. And then here we've got... Oh, and by the way, this tiger here as well. And then here we've got 2 tigers. In the right group, 1 tiger in our middle group. Or, so to speak, part of the middle group. This flak is there. I would actually like to have more flak. Yeah, but well. This is just how we roll. So, I hope I didn't forget anything. So, and what do we see? Oh, and we see some planes already. Yeah, they just want us to go in and get into flak range, I believe. I'm rather sure of that. So let's firstly start out here with our recon. You guys drive there. Okay, then you guys take the forest there. Do you see anything? No. Then you guys drive here. Oh, we've got a lot of tanks there. Do they have minefields? Like, historically, most of the mines were actually deployed in the first 2 lines of defense. But we don't know that, of course. This guy, you need to drive there, that's for sure. So let's do that. This here is our attack tiger. +2, so you go here. You fall back there. You can't fire. You could fire there. Okay. We could also go here. Yeah, let's drive there. That's the furthest we get, right? Yeah. Question is what's going on up there. This Yakovlev, the Yak one, can see us already. These are our Blitz Pioneers, but we don't have better vision, right? Attack +2, defense +2, and movement +1, yeah. So let's take the hills here. Oh, we could also walk in there, okay. Now then you guys, you are taking the hill. Yeah, you take the hill and then we can see if there are mines there. And you are our regular Gebirgsjäger, right? Oh yeah, oh. They've got a T-34 there in trench 2. That's a bit unfortunate. But we could drive our Panther there. Oh, we don't have enough tanks here. Well, as always, we don't have enough troops. Crap. What to do now? This here is the T-60, so you... Should we just drive in there? Like, I mean, we didn't get any minefield warnings here, right? Like, no, we did not. Would certainly be good to mess them up. And also with this guy here, do we have better vision? No, we don't. Attack and the defense, right? Yeah. Well, however, rushing in like that is actually a bad idea. But this guy here could only go there. And now we can't get away from them. Which means we have to go here with the... We have to go in with the guys. Yeah, that's, by the way, that's a pretty bad situation right now that we are in. Because we can't block the enemy. So we need to let them come. Yeah, then we need to let them come. Okay, let's do it like that. Then we are going to be defensive a bit. Then we are not even shooting at them, I guess. Or not only a little bit. Then you go back here. The Tiger could go on the hill. You guys go here. Okay, Tiger drives there. We are still out of view. So they don't know where we are right now, except for this Tiger. They could drive around, I guess. I'm not sure if they're allowed to go over this tile here. You guys go there. We could shoot them. Yeah, no, we are just using the infantry and block them off a bit. Like this guy here has a range of only 2, fortunately. Okay. 1, 2, so we are staying out of range here. Then you guys go here. Blocking this one off, although we don't know what's going on there. Is this a good idea? Just driving in. Yeah. Let's check this out first. So you guys drive there. And then you drive like so. Okay, there are no mines here. I would have expected mines there. then you will fall back here. But I think here we can have a nice attack, actually. They should actually go there. That is not a good idea, you guys. Also shouldn't be in the open. But the next turn we can get into both directions and positions if we want to. Okay. Let's bring the Tigers in. This here is our Ultra Tiger, so you can actually drive in there and check the area out. Ah yeah, oh, we've got a KV-2 sitting there in the town. Let's fire, like it appears they haven't manned their fortifications completely. I'm a bit surprised about that. I would have thought that everything is crawling with troops here. And why can't they go into the hills here? That's crap. They could go there, but yeah, they will surely attack. This one is slow, but can go one. Now not anymore here, but then 1, 2, 3. And then fire as in artillery over there. So pioneers are actually rather useless here. Unless we drive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We drive in with the Tiger after messing up this guy here. And we could actually mess them up. But we don't know what's going on here, so that's actually not such a good idea. And I fear that if I go here, then we cannot drive further. Can't drive further away. You guys are here. They are just there. These are our heart, these are the long legs. By the way, this guy has only a spotting range of 1. And by the way, this is not even the 7.2, but only the feeling here on this half track. I feel that we need the Tiger here. So we need to open up this here a little bit, unfortunately. But I guess it's fine if we can block over there. So let's hope we are not running into any mines, but we don't have any time to check this out. So come on. Okay, good. That was pretty reckless and brutal. But cynically speaking, the Gebirgsjäger are also not that expensive, yeah. Then you guys, you go here and block this. Ah yeah. Good. Then actually, yeah, maybe we need these guys here. Come around from there. Let's drive here. Oh, yeah, okay. And this guy we are just out of range of this guy there. Doesn't look like they have any flak there, but I don't trust this. But we can actually shoot at them from here. So let's see how much artillery we have. So we've got 1, 2, 3 units here, plus the Brummbär, plus another one here. And this should actually be okay. We could go here and mess up their artillery. And we've got you guys. Oh yeah, you drive here. Or even here. Yeah, the Blitzpioneers should be okay in the forest, right? This guy has the wheels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 or something. Like, what was it? Let me check the library. Movement. Here, forest is 3 points and hills is even 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Could drive all around here. That's not so good. Then it would have been good to have this tank actually here. Or at least here to block everything off, but not so late. And I think we couldn't have gotten here anyway. But I would expect that they don't dare to do this anyway. But yeah, we could go here, providing cover for these guys, and we can have 1 artillery here. So let's do that. You guys go there, you fire at them. That was an okay hit, but not super. Then you guys yeah, it's actually a problem. Like, I mean, we are blocking them. Now let's just stay out of range. Yeah, I think we are going completely defensive here. You guys go here. Firing at them. We're not attacking the tanks right now. Do I smell a minefield here? But you guys, you can go here. Fire at them some more, yeah. And then I would hope that our Panther is actually, yeah, has actually enough defensive value to withstand, well, we've got only defense +1, to withstand the artillery strike there. Oh, we are actually not even attacking. So let's just drive here to block. Let's do that. Oh, we've got one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now they can see our Wurfrahmen. That's not so good. But let's drive this guy here to provide a double defense for our spy, for our recon here. And then you guys drive there. Oh, by the way, so it appears they don't have any flak. That's good. Unless there's one here, a big one, that goes like there, 1, 2, 3, they could attack us. But we can have a fighter here. So you guys go here, you fire at this one. Bad shot, like what's going on here? It's just a little yak. And this Brummbär. Someone could drive in like here. That's actually not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now the tank can't get there. That's the good news. This guy here, 1, 2, 3. Although no, it costs way more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or so. Yeah, I think our Wurfrahmen is safe. Okay. Yeah, the Wurfrahmen is safe. That's good. But let's still have the Brummbär just as a little insurance. So then they have surely flak there. And the big question is, what is here? Well, let's find out. Aha. Yep, that's what I feared. So here they've got the big ones. So I find, let's just shoot them up a bit, and then we are actually pulling back a little bit. Maybe we can draw them in. There. And then you guys go here. Or we push them on the right flank. By the way, is this the hybrid? Oh yeah, it's the hybrid actually. 1, 2, okay. So let's stay clear. Or we can actually, like you guys, you can drive there and mess them up. Nice shot. They're completely suppressed. Yeah, that's good. Then, oh, they can't get on the hill, yeah, of course. Then this tiger. Well, this tiger should then go here. Probably. I know we need to be here to block off the T-34. This guy could, however, go 1, 2, 3. Oh, let me just check again. Just movement. Tracked. Fortification is 2 points, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not good. That's actually pretty bad here. That's actually pretty bad. What do we do now? I think we need to use the planes over there. But we don't know if there's flak there. Well, we're going to find out, I guess. But I don't want to find out in a way that hurts. Do we have any options that I don't see yet? No, we don't really. But you guys, you can go over here. Yeah, no, I think we need to pull back a little bit here. Let them come. That's not what they expect. So, but here we are actually okay. I would attack this guy, but I'm a little bit afraid of the strike here from those guys, and we did not get a shot at them. But it would be good if these were gone. So let's have one fighter strike. This is an attack Focke-Wulf. And we should be safe here, unless there's flak there, exactly. But we need to take out the fighter at least. And then here we can provide defensive fire for all of these guys here. And if there's flak there, 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, no, then, like here we are really safe. Okay. Let's go here. And let's have... What's this? This is a MiG. That is worse, so... Let's have bar here. There. And then you guys shoot down the Yak. Come on. Good. Very good. They never had a chance. And then you guys. The Petliakov strategic bomber that looks so big. Let's compare it here. It looks kind of bigger. But it is not about the size, right? Not necessarily. There, very good. Bar got a good kill there, very good. Very good indeed. So then all our guys here are rather safe. I would like some defensive fighters there as well. Like at least this guy. Like here or here. Or here. They can't see them. So I'm not sure, like maybe they're just staying put or they are going to attack us. That's the big question. So, but here I think we should just stay put there. We need to concentrate our forces. You guys, you could go here and fire at that guy, or you go here. Or you should be here, actually. They are awfully in the open, that's not good. They could, of course... They're just regular pioneers, or crap. They cannot even get into the forest there. Ugh. Let's do it like so. They will go here. They can't see us. So the tiger goes there. 1, 2. We cannot see anything. This guy is movement +1 and attack +3. So you drive there. Which doesn't solve the problem that this T-34 can just drive around, of course. But then let's have these guys there. Which is really bad, of course. But they can't see us. And by the way, is the view changing? If they're... No. If they're in their artillery stance. But they could shoot at them now. But that can be solved by the tiger. So the tiger drives here. And we're attacking these guys. Can we actually make another shot? Only from here, huh? Then let's pull here. Let's go here. Or here. And then we'll drive this tiger there. Yeah, let's do it like that. You guys. You drive here, you fire at them. That was an okay shot. Very good, they're completely suppressed. Now the tiger messes them up, very good. You guys. Bolt. Could also go here. Then we have 2 strikes here at this guy, at the T-34 if he comes after us, between the tigers. Could also take this one, the strong point, with 1 flanking T-34. It's possibly not the best idea. And this guy needs to be there. You can pull back here. Oh, come on. And they are fleeing. What? Can't even mess them up without casualties. Well, that's less than optimal. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, this here is our defense 3, defense 2. Yeah, this is our defensive tiger. Okay, so he's going to help out over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then let's go back 1. It's not ideal, but I don't want the T-34s to come forward. Oh, let's go here. Let's go here, actually. And then you guys drive there. And the next turn we could go here and attack there. And 1, 2, 3, 4. They can see them though. So this artillery goes here. We can't attack them. We can only hit them with the flak. By the way. And this here is our flak with the range, right? No, yeah, excellent. Okay, good. Then you guys can just be here. Well, the other one is there. And then we can put another defensive unit behind them. And this way we can shoot. We can shoot at them a little bit at least. 4 and 3. Where we hit both of them, huh? To weaken them. That should have been 4. This question is like if this guy is coming forward. That's the question. But we could actually drive him not into the hills. That's very sad. Ah, that would have been so good. But you can go there. Very good. Then let's have them there. As a defense. Also for this infantry. Are they a hybrid? Yes, they are. They could shoot at the long legs. Which is actually very bad. But yeah. But I'd rather attack this guy here. He's surely going to come. On the other hand, if this guy's coming, we can just use defensive fighters. So let's drive here. Okay. This guy's going to be retreating to get reinforcements, I guess. Can't dare to fly our plane so close. Then you guys drive here. And you... Yeah, let's drive them here. To help out over there. And these grenadiers... Yeah, they can actually rather control the area. Now let's have them here. And then you guys... You drive here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they can see all of this here. Or we go here, and then they cannot see them there. It's unfortunate that we can't go here. And you guys drive back. Or maybe they could also be bait. If we are here, no one can get to them except for this T-34. And then we have 2 defensive shots. To draw the T-34 in. But at strength 12, it's actually quite problematic already. Now come on, let's attack the strong point. Good. Very good. That should scare the T-34 as well. Yeah, I would fear that that some plane is coming for this tiger here. Yeah, okay, the question is, do they have flak here or not? That's the real question. And yeah, probably not. So let's send the plane in and weaken these guys some more. And by the way, why don't we see this? Because it's cloudy. Oh. By the way, what is it here? Let's check it out. They attack ground targets with only half of their strength. Yeah, that's just great. Spotting range of ground units is unaffected, but the spotting range of planes is halved, and they attack ground targets with only half of their strength. Anti-air units also attack air targets only at half strength though, so... Yeah, come on, let's attack them. Or could use the strategic bomber here to mess them up. No. We're not going close there. But we could attack these guys here. Or we are attacking the T-34 and the strategic bomber will mess up the ammunition. And we need one defensive fighter here. They could have some sparks sitting around here, of course. Which is the bad news. But we need to get going, of course. So let's strategically bombard this guy. Okay, that only destroyed 5 ammo. Then this Messerschmitt messes up the artillery there. Okay, that's a bit better, that's good. And then we'll have one fighter. This here's our movement guy, right? Yes. Then you fly here. Provide defensive cover. And we need another fighter. I wanted to have some defensive fighters as 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah. Now that's such a pity that the Tiger didn't destroy this guy here completely. Can we actually do anything here? No, not really. You guys can only go here. They could just go away. Yeah, they need to fall back. And then this flak here is actually in quite grave danger there. The only one who's defending them is the Brummbär. It's possibly really bad. Question is, are these guys coming forward? We could also bring this guy here. And have the Wurfrahmen here and destroy them. And then this recon has a defensive Wurfrahmen. Which is kind of dangerous. The Su-76 would probably come forward, shoot at him, and then the T-34. Ah. Well, but we have to do something. So, you guys... well, I mean, once this guy is gone, they can't see him on the other hand. But we still need to have someone as a blocker. Yeah, come on, let's do it. They get the kill. And then you guys drive here. And our Ultra Grenadiers go here, and next turn they can get into the forest and mess them up. So, well, that's actually, it's all kind of not optimal. Should we attack here? I feel there's a risk there from this artillery. But come on. Oh, unbelievable. 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 In the first turn. The expensive Panther. So, and here we are. You guys can drive there. We are using this guy as bait. Because if this guy is driving in, then we can surround him easier and destroy him. So then let's see where we can put some defensive fighters in. So here, what can they see? This guy sees 1, 2, 3, 4. He sees everything. So it would be good to have a defensive fighter here. But they might also attack our Messerschmitt. So let's fly here for the conscripts, huh? Or the BF can do that. Okay, good. They don't have any there. So I'm not sure if they can actually fly through in the attack during the attack run. But if so, I would think they are actually attacking these bridge pioneers here because they are in the transport, I would think. Or these guys on the other end, because they are probably, but they're actually tougher to hit. 11 defense and they only have 5. So I would think they are most likely attacking these guys here. Although they even have 17. Yeah. And we have 1 fighter left. And this guy needs to be here. Or even here. They have Spark, however, that drives in. Or from here, or from here. Yeah. We are pretty screwed anyway. So let's think. So I think this MiG will drive back, will fly back and get repair. So this guy will certainly attack though. Here we've got defense. Here we've got defense, so this should be more or less okay. Here we have a very good defense. This here is further back. They can see them. 1, 2, 3, 4. But by the way, they also can't see this guy here. They can see the Tiger though. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I would think they're actually attacking the Hummel. Yeah. I believe they will attack the Hummel there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we need to trust that our Flak is strong enough. And I think here our Sonderkraftfahrzeug at strength 14 should actually do the trick. That should be sufficient. Which means we can use these guys here in a defensive role. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean, here's everything is also okay. They can see this Tiger. They can't see these guys. They might drive forward. There could be Flak here. Goes 1, 1, 2, 3. Could shoot us there. But I would actually think that they have a strong point there. Yeah. Now let's go here. These are just T60 and Valentines. Okay, pretty tough Valentines, by the way. So here you go here. Strength 14, experience 2, and then these guys. I don't want them to be so close over there. They can actually just stay there. Or let's fly back here. Yeah, no, we are not flying up there. Let's pull them back. So, that's not optimal. But that's all we can do. So now we'll see what happens. Are they going to be aggressive? Oh, that's the last one, okay. So, ending the turn. And what happens? They are firing. Oh! Long legs are under fire. Oh yeah, they're indeed coming. Oh, beautiful. Defensive fighter. Very good, very good. Oh no! Oh, that's the bridge engineers. This guy indeed pulled back. Oh yeah, we've got a tank attack. Tank attack coming in. Oh, they are going to attack our recon there. And here we've got a shot. Oh, that is a bad one. Oh, no, 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 no. That was a bad hit. And that right in the first turn. Oh, no. And we've got double strike. Oh, yeah, very good. Oh, oh, oh. They've got a spark there. Oh, and they hit our guys. What was that? Were those our long legs? They're coming. Oh, yeah, they're attacking. As an anti-tank unit, okay. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Oh yeah, our long legs. The long legs got an artillery hit by someone and lost 2. But otherwise, it is actually, let me just drink a sip of tea here, 1 second. Otherwise, it could have been worse. And this spark here missed our fighter there. Well, that was pure luck. T60. That's a lot of tanks there. Valentines. T3441. T60. The spark. More Valentines at strength 14 and a Sherman. And that's just what we see. We don't know where they came from. So they must have, yeah, they've been here in the plains there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tanks there. They could have been here as well. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's a rough field there. Well, that's not so good. That is not so good. But this was pretty good here. So we drew the T-34 away. It's not optimal over there. But if we clear these guys, we could actually get around and make it surrender. That should work. We should be able to do that. With these guys. They go here. We need to clear them out, then the Tiger can drive around. Recon there. These guys go here. That should be doable. That should be quite doable. So I feel it was a good idea to not rush forward aggressively, because then they would have gotten into our flanks here, I guess. I'm just surprised that they didn't hit our guys here, but I think they saw the artillery. And also, like, this undercover is actually stronger than we think with 8-7. Although I'm kind of surprised that the T-34 didn't attack anyway. But yeah, I guess with 2 strikes, 2 artillery strikes, flanking Tiger, and then these guys not being so bad at anti-tank work would have been bad for them. Although this is actually 0 and only 1, but the suppression. Yeah, well, but if we take out the spark here, then our planes, on the other hand, can actually do some work there. Some good work. Alright. That's 11 on the spark. Yeah, okay, so, I mean, the beginning is always the worst thing, but we downed another plane here, and this guy, who's that? A Yakovlev, okay. So we've got 1 damaged fighter. Oh yeah, and here's another one, by the way. Another Yak, 7, and this here is a MiG-3, okay. They came down there. Can we get to them? If we clear this, we can have a shot at them. With them as well. That's actually good. That's pretty good. Okay, so I think that wasn't such a bad beginning. Let's see. So, yeah, do we need to adapt our strategy? Like you guys, yeah, you have to crush them, clear the area south of the river, take Vishniye, and then we will have to besiege the units here that are surely sitting here in the fortifications. Get over the river, roll up here, take these towns, and then go north. While here, I think these guys, they need to push north, clear this here, and then go rather around while we just hold them here. But it was good that we had our Hartgebirgsjäger here to block. That probably prevented an attack on our Brombeer there. Yeah. So. And that concludes today's episode. Many thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one and found it informative, entertaining. The comment section is all yours as always. I appreciate your like and your subscription if you haven't done so yet, so you never ever miss an episode again on Playing Hardball. Check out some other Let's Plays on the channel. A new one has just started. Mount and Blade, Warband, modded with Prophecy of Pandor. Pretty cool. And it becomes very, very cool later on as well. I already played it a little bit. The whole thing has been slowed down due to some copyright stuff. And yeah, some people are playing games and trying to exploit others, I guess. But that's solved now more or less. But that, slowed down things. So, and here we come to an end. Comment section is all yours. See you next time. Bye-bye.